So you may not have a funding problem. You may have a positioning problem. After 15 years in banking, one of the biggest misconceptions I see with my clients is many of us as small business owners think, I just need to find the right lender. Meanwhile, many of us as business owners aren't aware of what type of funding do I actually need, what type of lenders are most likely to approve me. How do banks even evaluate risk in the first place? In this video, I'm going to be breaking down why so many of our small businesses struggle to get access to funding, and more importantly, what you can do to solve this problem. So we need to start with the number one problem. But first, I want to welcome you to the invitation where I'm going to be your banker and your capital strategist from here on out. So the number one problem we need to focus on is you don't know what kind of funding you actually need. And this is pivotal and important. And I'm going to break down the details and the talking points as to what that means. But this is pivotal because there's just dozens and dozens of lending products in the marketplace. You thinking I just need access to this dollar amount or that dollar amount and not understanding the type of funding that you need changes the game when it comes to terms, conditions, underwriting. You not knowing what you need as an actual funding product changes the ball game because you're shooting shots in the dark, and all of these different products have totally different lending requirements and terms. So let me give you an example of what's going on. Many business owners ask themselves, small business SBA loans, right? Term loans, lines of credit, without understanding the purpose for the loan, which is important and a part of the underwriting process. So an example, do I need inventory? Do I need equipment? Need working capital? Need expansion capital? Need startup capital? Different need equals a different product, and also different underwriting, different lender, okay? This is the second problem. You're applying to the wrong lenders. This is powerful because almost nobody is talking about this on the internet. Almost nobody, all right? So an example is you might be a startup business, but that's different than an established business. And that's different than a low credit borrower. That's different from a high revenue business. That's different from a professional practice. And that's different from a minority owned business. You see where I'm going with this? Totally different circumstances. And there's various banks and lenders designed to underwrite and serve each one of these separate categories, but you don't know what bucket you fall in, or you don't even think about the fact that these institutions are designed to serve certain clients. So not every lender is built for every business. And this is an important insight, okay? The next third problem, you don't understand how banks measure risk. And I'm not trying to turn you into an underwriter, so just stick with me for a second. This is where the banker in me is going to stand out, all right? Let's discuss cash flow, deposit history, credit, personal and business, industry, debt burden, time in business. This is just a handful of the various variables you're being assessed by. And most of us, we're on the internet, we're learning and doing our due diligence. Some of us are going as far as reading books and making connections in our communities, but we still don't understand these variables and how they're being assessed for underwriting, okay? Fourth problem, you're not presenting your business correctly. This one arguably could be the biggest, arguably. This is gonna be golden, all right? So pay attention. Most business owners show up saying, I need money. Bad mistake. The bank wants, here's why this business is a good risk. There's a huge difference. So number 5, you wait until you're desperate to apply in most cases. You wait until you're desperate. And I see this with clients literally live. I am actively a small business banker and a capital strategist at a financial institution. I have clients who I sit down with at one point and all they're focused on is their deposit relationship. I just need to get this account open. I got this money coming in. I got this going on. They need my account open for this. Not thinking about laying the foundation and positioning themselves for capital while they don't need it. As a banker and as a financial institution that I am working for, we are designed to sniff out desperation and give it the first exit stage left, the first chance we get. This is not where you want to be, okay? So most businesses seek funding after cash flow problems, declining revenue, missed opportunities instead of before. Big, big, big problem. So here's what I'm going to leave you with, because this video is intended to be relatively short. So hang on with me for a second. The businesses that get approved most often aren't necessarily the best businesses. And I think that's another major misconception we need to clarify in this video, okay? They're the business that understands how lenders think. And everything I just broke down for you is the framework of the bank and or lender. My goal with this channel is to help entrepreneurs become more bankable, build stronger banking relationships, and gain greater access to capital. Hence why I'm extending the invitation. This is me offering to be your banker and your capital strategist on this channel so you can finally get the funding problem out of the way. Because no matter how bright your idea, how strong your business model, how first to market you might be, capital is the circulatory system of the body that you're trying to build. You need money to make this work. And the goal of this channel, as the book I wrote that this channel is named after, is to help teach you and position you effectively to get access to capital ASAP and to be able to do so repetitively. So what I want you to do is get in the comment section down below and let me know which one of the 5 problems I broke down stands out to you the most or you think has been hindering you the most. I want to target these videos around your actual struggles. I don't want to put out random regular content. I want this content to target your pain points. This channel is going to explode with content because my career path has been decorated around banking, lending, small business banking, small business lending, and creative capital strategies. I talk about this and do this all day long. I work with a book of business of clients, consumer and small businesses, but for the sake of this content, small businesses in 7 to 8 figure size book of business with their banking, cash flow management, as well as their lending needs. So you're getting this from the source. I'm not a random guy on the internet. I'm licensed, certified, trained, and active. So get in the comment section down below. Let me know which one of the 5 problems I named is bottlenecking your business the most from getting the capital that it needs, and expand and let me know what it is that you could be doing if you got access to the capital that you've been trying to seek. Comment down below so we can build the content around your needs. Other than that, I want you to get in the description section and about section. This is the first video on this channel, even though I've been running a channel for over 4 years that has nearly 1,000 videos. This is targeted for you as a small business owner and or entrepreneur or freelancer that is designed to help you maximize your relationship with banks, lenders, and help you get access to all the capital you need to stabilize and grow. So comment down below, like, comment, share, subscribe, support the video, support the channel so the channel can continue to support you. Make sure you get in the about section to get more familiar with me. Comment down below and let me get more familiar with you as well. Other than that, I want each and every one of you to stay focused, stay in motion. Welcome to the invitation, and I'll see y'all soon.